Channel and the LPGA Tour proudly presents the race to the CME Globe from Greensboro, Georgia. Its final round coverage of the LPGA Drive-On Championship has reached the tee at the 16th.
3 wood for Pagdaganan.
Yeah, driver's too much, isn't it, Jerry?
Well, there's room down there to hit it, but it's not necessary on this hole. It brings the water into play. Actually, with 3 wood, she could still just about reach that water. However, not much roll in the fairways today.
No, and if you try and squeeze it down the right side, Tom, the out of bounds is there, as we saw yesterday with Kang.
Yeah, she said she didn't even know she'd hit it out of bounds.
No trouble with that one.
Yeah, that's not even close to the OB. There's the water that Jerry was talking about, Lake Oconee, just jutting in. Danielle flirted with the trees and took a couple of hops on the cart path, and then it was right into somebody's property. Now, Ali.
Only 2 fairways missed that I've seen. One was left on 9, one was right on 13. Driving it very nicely. And that one's up the right center to right edge. Should catch plenty of fairway.
And it's going to stay in the short grass. And Danielle Kang, of course, as we said, was the hole where she drove it out of bounds yesterday. Just too far down the right. Just going to feel a little hard done by with the bogey on the previous hole, having hit a good second shot. Just got unlucky. Let's see if it has stopped the momentum in any way for her.
Good one.
Doesn't
Pretty
look
much
like
dead
it.
center.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. Right down the middle for Danielle Kang. She chases Ali McDonald 2 shots back. Mina Harrigai for birdie. Used to get it to 5 under for the day. Yes. Nice round of golf. 224 starts on the LPGA, and this could be her career best finish. It looks like it right now. She's only 3 behind. There's still a chance for Harrigai.
For Rolex and women's golf, the commitment has spanned over 40 years. Supporting amateur events, professional tours, and all 5 majors. Dedicated to growing every stage of the game, Rolex will always be part of this enduring sport.
Everyone has a story I can learn from. To be fearless like her. To have the confidence to achieve my dreams. To know I am strong enough to do anything. To feel empowered and inspired to drive on. Drive on is a journey. Help me get there.
Nearly 100,000 girls are participating in LPGA USGA Girls Golf. It's about so much more than golf.
Looking down on the 16th hole. Great Waters, Reynolds, Lake Oconee. This beautiful community that has 6 golf courses stretching around Lake Oconee. But the Great Waters is the one where the lake comes into play the most, certainly on the back 9. Danielle Kang, 2 behind.
Much more decisive, much less chatter between Danielle and Ollie right now. 151 to the hole, down the hill. This is an 8-iron. Very gettable hole location today. She's going after it. Just left.
Chance for another birdie. Trying to keep the pressure on Ali McDonald. Folks watching from the lake. Great spot.
I'm just thinking stock pro, just a good shot.
Okay.
The edge of that boat is great. Nothing negative ever comes out of his mouth. Nothing but encouragement from Dan. That is awesome. 9-iron. Nicely struck. Great line.
Right at it. And right over the hole. She was staring that down. She knew it was good. Two players who are focused to the max. Kang and McDonald. And providing some really good play. It's not been Bianca Pagnanen's day in terms of getting right into the hunt. She still has a chance. She's 4 back, but needs to start doing something. It's been all paths to here.
I've been giving herself a ton of makeable. Give herself a ton of close looks, and the ones she's had, she hasn't been able to get anything to drop. But once she brushes up the scoring clubs, it's part of her game, and it's not far off. She's going to be a force to be reckoned with for a long, long time. After a really hard gap wedge there, it looks good.
Below the hole.
Here, a guy for birdie now at 17. This to get the 14 under. Within 2. Break right, did it? Oh, man, what a good putt. Five under on her round today. 5 birdies, no bogeys, solid round. Reachable par 5, 18th.
Well, each day here at the Drive On Championship, an LPGA initiative has been highlighted. And today it's girls golf, and one lucky participant has had a front row seat this week. To the 18th and area Tutanagan's 4th, Gail.
Yeah, disappointing. Again, hit the ball in the water. Going for the green. This from 100 yards. Come on back. I thought I'd give her a great opportunity to save par.
Yeah, she's hit a few in the water this week at 4 double bogeys. What might have been. But hopefully she will take some confidence from a week where she is going to record her first top 10 in just over 12 months.
Saganda for birdie here at the 17th. Just to get to minus 12. Just 1 under on her round today. Got it. Nice putt. It's a good birdie at the 17th. Birdies in the last 3 holes. Reachable par 5 for her on 18. Back to 16.
And could it be the first birdie of the day for Pagnanenen?
Not the toughest putt she's had. Just gently uphill.
Be another par. It is likely to be, though, career best finish. I mean, she's coming off that 9th place at KPMG.
Pretty short career thus far.
Yeah.
Yes. But it won't stand as her career best for long.
No. I shouldn't think so.
Yeah, she'll be on everybody's lips for a long time. Talking about her, talking about how she hits the ball, how she approaches golf.
She had back-to-back rounds of 65 at Aronimink, bogey-free. First time she'd ever put together back-to-back bogey-free rounds that she could remember on a golf course that some said was one of the toughest they'd ever played. Certainly one of the longest major championship tests that they have ever seen.
I'm looking forward to watching her play at Mission Hills for the A&A Inspiration. I think that golf course is would really suit her.
Likely to be in its traditional date. The LPGA has not confirmed its schedule for 2021 yet. That will be coming out in the next month or so. But we're expecting to be at Mission Hills in the traditional week before the Masters. Danielle Kang now for birdie.
더 이상 돈을 들여 차를 세차하러 가지 마세요. 이 고압 세차 물총만 있으면 언제
Very, very similar putt to the one she made at 14 downhill with a little movement right.
She's had a number of putts on this back nine, similar distance, and she's made 3 birdies. Maybe another one. Is a par, and Allie McDonald will have a chance to give herself a 3-shot cushion with 2 to play.
Her caddy Dan just had a little chat with him at the side of the green. I said, I knew when you said stock that was a 9er, and he goes, I said it almost tore the hole out. He said, yeah, just a little bit of adrenaline going right now, and it just goes a couple of yards farther. Happened on the tee ball as well, 11 yards past Danielle, and they've been neck and neck all week, and average-wise, they're right there next to each other. So she's feeling that adrenaline and performing well while doing it, extremely well. So there's a little bit of right movement in this to make things a lot easier.
Yeah, that cushion, that 3-shot cushion, makes it more comfortable with 2 to play. And she's made it. And Annie McDonald moves to 4 under for the day, 2 holes away from the first win. Can she break into the winner's circle? Back at the 18th, and Lydia Ko has this for an eagle.
She does. Beautiful shot in here with the 5-wood. This will have a nice swing from her right to left. Just needs to turn a little bit more.
That's pretty good speed there. That'll be a tap-in birdie for Lydia, and it will be a round of 69, and at the moment looks like a tied 8th finish. It'll be her 3rd top 10 of the season. Remember what happened at the Marathon LPGA Classic when she double bogeyed the final hole to lose to Danielle Kang. Finished runner-up there, of course. It was a 6th place finish at the A&A. Shot 66 on the final day. And looking likely to be a top 10 here at Reynolds Lake Oconee.
Back at the 17th, I just sent a text to BJ Trolio, who's Allie's swing instructor, and I said, why do you call her QB, quarterback? He said, yes, she always wants the ball in her hands, and as an athlete, she's a playmaker.
Perfect. Yeah. Great one.
She was a basketball player in high school, very good athlete, and I think you see that, Karen. A lot of players that come out here now or more playing other sports more than ever, because it's okay to play other sports and play golf and be successful.
Right now, this quarterback needs to run out the clock, and that includes not taking any chances here. This is a 9-iron shot for her. There's a hint of breeze in. She's going with 8, and she's aiming it left. She has to be.
Her miss tends to be left if there is one.
Nice smooth 8-iron. Yet exactly as Dan coached her right there, I'm sure. 30 feet left. And no problem. Maybe a little farther left than she was aiming, though.
Yeah. That's what you're trying to do. Just get yourself out there, give yourself a chance to 2-putt. Great view. Been a good week here. Bianca will be next. She's could have made a few more putts earlier, as I said. She's learned a lot today, Jerry, about herself and being in this position again.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she doesn't feel comfortable here by any stretch of the imagination. You know, she didn't get things to go her way thus far, but she didn't try and force it. This is a 9-iron. This is right of the hole, little draw. Miles in the sky.
Okay, good shot. Yeah. Good chance for to make a birdie. There's a little smile.
I'm 100% certain that she's going to feel just fine about this week.
Sure.
And she's just going to be grateful for every opportunity that she has. That's just the kind of person that she is.
And I think that's what you learned your rookie year. And now Danielle King is going to take a dead aim at this one.
Yes.
I like what you said earlier. There's not a lot of conversation. She's committed and going right at it, or that she has the last 3 or 4 holes.
Well, and they typically, especially early in the week, talk a lot. It's got to be 8-iron. It is. Yeah, this looks good.
Very good. Wonderful shot. Big chance for birdie for Danielle King. Let's walk up here to the 17th. Let's go up to 18.
Area Jutana going to scramble a par at 18. Going to be a closing bogey, and she is going to finish with a round of 69. Remember, she got it within 1 on that front 9 for the double bogey at 9. It's going to be a top 10 finish. It's going to be her best finish at the moment, her best finish for 12 months. Tied 6th. Looking down at the 18th fairway, and Graham has just dropped back to the penultimate group, and we may hear from her in a moment. But Danielle Mina Haragai just with her second.
Hey. This is the wrong person to be
217. It looks like she's going to aim out to the right. Play it safe here, Karen.
I think this is a smart play for her. That would be a decent carry, and
yeah, looking likely to be a career best finish. A nice check for Mina. Didn't want to make a mistake on the 18th. This is a time where it's good to know where you stand when you're 4 shots back.
yeah.
It's not really worth the risk.
No, and she's in a spot where she's going to make a good check, potentially best finish of her career, and
now Catherine Kirk. Looks like she is going for the green. Doesn't like it. She's going to find the putting surface. She's going to have a long eagle putt. Just imagine what it would be like when there are fans here. It'd be a fantastic atmosphere. The Drive On Championship came about, as we mentioned earlier, in just a couple of months. And part of the initiative for the LPGA Tour to add events to the schedule. It's worked out great. That gives you a great idea of the geography of this. 17th.
Be a great idea to come back. This would be a wonderful place. Molly McDonald will be next for her birdie.
It's right at about 45 feet, going down a gentle slope, not a steep slope, and turning right the whole way. Just a putt you'd love to leave up there in the stress-free zone for par.
Absolutely.
You never know with her. She's putting it so well.
She is. I saw her mom, Angie, and dad, Jamie, earlier today. They were excited to be here. She said she feels comfortable here in the South. We're going up in Fulton, Mississippi on the 9-hole golf course. Now has a chance to win her first LPGA event. I think dreams come true, but we'll see if it happens here, though. And it's her birthday.
Easy.
Yeah, it was firm from the get-go.
Yeah, it was. It's a good 6-7 feet by. Got her attention now. Looks like a Kang in there close.
And it got Kang's attention too.
Yeah, take a look here. Just catches a little bit of the lip, but there's way too much speed. Try to play the conservative shot, Karen, but you also left yourself a 35-footer, which is no gimme either. It's a 2-putt.
No, sometimes you use the quarterback term on the tee. The prevent defense may not necessarily come into play. I mean, she's striking the ball well. There was a little bit of room there to use.
Yeah, it's not that you're not trying to. You try not to win. You're just playing a little conservative. It's always hard to do that when you've been pretty aggressive all day.
In many respects, though, the fact that the putt rolled past the hole, I think is a good sign, rather than a very tentative, trying to get it close kind of putt. I think she felt like she had a chance to make it.
While she was putting, Danielle was off to the side of the green, not watching, and just going through some practice strokes, working on whatever it is that she was able to fix yesterday after a couple of pulls. Really, really crucial time to hole one. Left to right putts the entire back nine. She's made a few too, but every single one has been that way.
Gotta go. Man, you could not leave it short. Has let her down. I know it's kept her in the game, but it's frustrating for the last couple of days. There's her reaction right there. That says it all.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see her leaving it short.
I didn't either. If anything, hitting it hard and pulling it, but not leaving it short, Karen.
I think she's working so hard on that stroke. She's trying so hard to keep that putter going through the ball square and not releasing and turning over too much, that it takes it out of the feel for the speed.
Getting too technical.
Yeah.
All right, Bianca now for birdie. Finally, there you go.
Unlike that, it was completely free-flowing.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Can't go all day without making a birdie. She's got a chance to make the eagle on the next hole and maybe finish out with a good finish.
No one likes to get shut out.
Allie's got a lot of work left for her par.
She does. It didn't do hardly a thing as went past the hole. This is almost dead straight, maybe right of center. Up the hill, she watched it. And, well, nobody's rolled it better today, have they?
No. One of the best weeks putting she's had in a long time. Just to keep a 3-shot lead. just a little. Still not totally comfortable, but she has a 2-shot lead going into the 18th. Back with the finish.
Well, this is what Commissioner Mike Wan had in mind when he asked the local residents to support this event. Come out, bring your boats and watch on the 18th, and that is exactly what we're seeing. Mina Haragai for birdie at 18.
She had to lay up, hit this in from 60 yards. It was a good effort.
Yeah, it's going to be a career best finish, though, for Mina Haragai. Tied for third. Back to the tee, and Bianca Pagnanana.
313 off the tee yesterday in the rough. That was impressive. Averaging over 301 for the week. That's never been seen before. Well, that one was smoked. Similar line to yesterday. This should catch fairway.
It does.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. It's like, I mean, I guess the equivalent is when you watch Rory McIlroy on the PGA Tour. It's like watching Bianca hit drives here is like watching Rory hit drives on the PGA Tour.
And the peers will say the same thing. Hitting drives that they don't know how to hit exactly for the most part now. Down to business here. This is drifting a little farther right than she wanted. It should be okay. Whoa.
Okay.
Barely. She's just missing that bunker on the left. That may mean that she can't go at it in two. Tough to tell. Now, Ally McDonald. Two-shot lead, 1 hole to play.
Yep, excellent tee shot there. No problem at all and hit solidly.
Job 1 is done. Find the fairway. That gives her options. And she goes for the green in 2, lays it up down the right, plays safe. We will see. That's the view from the water. 72nd hole at the LPGA Drive-On Championship at Reynolds Lake Oconee. Ally McDonald with a 2-shot lead. And Danielle Kang just chatting with her caddy. What do you think, Jerry?
It's sketchy. I mean, it is such a sketchy shot to try and get there. 206 is the number to the front. And of course, that's all carry. I've seen worse flies, but it's not good.
I think it's the best way, maybe. Give it an opportunity. What about if we play towards those people left at the TV tower and take a pitch across the green? Yeah. Okay.
If I can't guarantee I'll cover, there's no point.
No. So I'll run out.
Either it's going to be absolutely perfect or it's in the water. Does that make sense? In general. Because technically I can cover 205, right?
Yeah.
So, like, all I can tell you is either it's going to be absolutely perfect or it's automatically in the water. Like, there is a chance I can cover it. I just can't guarantee it. If it's 205 cover along the entire thing, I know. Get myself to lay up. Did you get it?
Here's my thing.
Worth the risk, Karen?
I can't guarantee you I can't finish green. That's the only thing. So even if I'm wrong, I still have to shoot. Yeah. In that case, I might as well fail.
Okay.
It's not worth.
Just got to think, what is
Sorry, it's taking a while. My bad.
What is the best chance to make an eagle?
It's okay, just give me the number I like.
Yeah, exactly. What's the throw on that tree is 197.
She's still planning on making eagle. She just knows she's going to have to hole a wedge shot now.
Ollie couldn't get the head cover back on that wood fast enough, and he had to do it twice. Oh, that's not where she wanted it. It's just okay.
Allie McDonald's had quite a while to think about this second shot.
Her decision was made already.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, just a layup. She could get there easily. 188 carry, 194 hole. But why? Why risk it?
Tough to find a reason to risk it when you're ahead by 2.
Yeah, because the play would be long. You got the bunker and you're playing back down towards the water. There's no need for it.
Defend that just a little bit, but doesn't hurt you here.
I can't think that the third member of the group is going to lay up.
Not a chance.
No.
215 hole. Excuse me. 171 hole. Wrong yardage. Was trying to figure out the distance of the drive and gave up on that.
For Bianca Bagnanen to finish second here. Likely need an eagle.
Tee shot with today's yardage was 296. Plays a little uphill, very little roll. Again, 171 of the hole. This should be 7. Grapevine might have been 6 because that's carrying there.
Oh, yeah, it's carried all the way to that bunker, is it not? Yeah, in the middle of the bunker. Well, no danger there, but as you say, Karen, now playing back towards the water.
Go.
And if you're Ali, there's no need for any of that. You play out to the right, you play a controlled wedge shot into this green, and give yourself another look at birdie.
Well, this week's aerial coverage is brought to you by Reynolds Lake Oconee. And we've had a great sense of the way the golf course snakes around the lake. Allie McDonald needs to take care of business here. Is there a safe way to play this, Jerry, out to the right?
Yeah, I would have liked to lay up 30, 40 yards farther and just take a little bit of that water out of play. No, safe to the right. It really isn't the play because the green's just the same depth there. If she flies this past the hole with spin, you got a backstop back there. He gets caught up in the rough, though, you're in trouble. It's a 90-yard shot. She's hit a million of these in her life. Just never one this important.
Perfect line. That's correct.
Talk about holding a putt to win. She knocks this one in close. It's pretty much guaranteed.
Good one.
And is exactly what she needed. One hand on the trophy. And Danielle Kang needs to knock this in.
Don't be surprised if it has a chance.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
73 yards.
Needs to spin. Is it? Is it? Oh, that close. What a shot.
I tried. Oh, I thought it was.
I think a lot of people thought it was going to go in, including Ali McDonald,
Yes.
whose heart must have been in her mouth about this time. That
Good
was close. My word.
Oof.
She's screaming for it to go in. Danielle Kang coming that close to potentially tying it up on the 72nd hole. Ali McDonald will now have a putt for birdie. Let's take a look at today's closing round highlights presented by Guaranteed Rate. It's been a good battle between Ali McDonald and Danielle Kang. McDonald had a really nice run to start this back nine, Karen, where she looked very comfortable.
She was hitting some really good quality iron shots in, and then this now on the 11th, she played a really safe play out to the right, trying to catch the slope in the green, but making that long one where it makes no difference. Now on the 16th, Ali was really starting to feel the pressure from Danielle Kang at this point, and almost dunks it.
Kang with birdies at 11, 13 and 14, getting to within one, and dropped a shot at the 15th. Ali McDonald with that all-important birdie at 16. Dropped a shot as we saw at 17, and now with a chance to finish at 17 under par and put it away. The 18th hole here is built for that sort of drama, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, for Danielle, you know, missing the fairway by just a fraction really stopped her from giving it a go. And even Ali with her second shot, there was still drama involved in that. And, you know, I hope everybody watching, you know, would feel those goosebumps for her.
Bianca played out of the bunker to here, so this for birdie.
Yeah, incredible bunker shot. A nice way to finish.
A couple of birdies to finish and a career best for Bianca Pagdanana, but as Jerry mentioned, that won't be a career best for very long, we don't think, with her game and her talent and her skill. Wouldn't be surprised if she's a winner very soon. Ali McDonald taking a few deep breaths, taking in this scene. Danielle Kang is going to go first.
Ali was going to go, and Danielle said, no, this is going to be your moment. It's kind of cool.
Classy. Well, Danielle knew that when that shot didn't go in, that her chances were fading very, very quickly, and gave it her best effort. And this for birdie to finish with a round of 68. You can't fault Danielle Kang much over this closing day. She'll think about the putt that she left short at 17, but walk away with a really good week's work. 68 on Sunday for the two-time winner this year. Now Ali McDonald to cap it off with a birdie. Also be for a round of 68. easing it down there. 2 putts will do. And Ally McDonald is a winner on the LPGA Tour. LPGA Drive On Championship at Reynolds Lake Oconee champion.
Thanks, Danielle. Thanks, Tia.
Fantastic scene. And now the celebrations will begin.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Take a look at the updated standings in the race to the CME Globe. Ally McDonald moves up inside the top 10, up 27 spots to 8th. Danielle Kang just shows you how well she has played this year. Is clearly out in front as we head towards the CME Group Tour Championship and the season-ending event on the LPGA Tour. Ally is a winner, and she will shortly be talking to Jerry.
An emotional hug with Mom and Dad, Angie and Jamie, and a lot of emotions flowing through Ally right now. Ally, best birthday present ever?
It's definitely towards the top, that's for sure.
Yeah. How were you able to handle things when they got close, especially when the 4-shot lead shrunk to 1 in just 2 holes?
I'm not gonna lie, it shook me up pretty bad. I had to really gather myself and get my heart rate under control after I made bogey on 13 and Danielle went back-to-back on birdies on 13 and 14. So I just told myself to calm down and do what I've been doing every single round, and that's just trying to execute my game plan and control what I can. And I knew from the start that Danielle was gonna hang in there, and you kind of go to match play mode and you think absolutely she's gonna put the pedal down. So I was just happy to hang in there and pull it out.
You believed you could do this, but till you do it, you really don't truly know, do you? And you hit some incredible shots when things got tight. What'd you learn about yourself there?
Just the resiliency that I have. I've never doubted my ability, but have definitely questioned whether I would be able to win out here. It's really hard to win out here. So I've just really hung in there and tried to stick with my process since day one, and that was able to get me in the winner's circle today. So I'm really thankful.
Congratulations! Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Certainly is a very happy birthday for Ally McDonald. That was the hug with Mom. There's Dad. And they know how much this means. What a great moment for the family. Ally McDonald coming off a career best finish on the money list last year. Of course, played in the Solheim Cup in the cauldron of match play. Played in their penultimate match. And knows what it's like to battle against some of the best players in the world. And she battled against Danielle Kang today and came out the winner. Well, coming up next, Golf Central pregame begins our final round coverage of the Zozo Championship at Sherwood. LPGA Golf returns to the Golf Channel on November 19th with the opening round at the Pelican Women's Championship from Bel Air, Florida. Many thanks to Karen Stopples, Jim Gallagher Jr., Jerry Foltz, and Gail Graham, who joined me, Tom Abbott, in commentary here at Reynolds Lake Oconee, where Ally McDonald leaves as an LPGA winner. What a fine performance it was on her birthday.